This video was made possible by the EA Game Changers Network.
Andre Riber said, "How are you able to scream and whisper at the same time?" That is such a good comment. Let's go! Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome to the Liverpool Career Mode. This, my friends, is episode 5. Cet épisode, or episode 5. There you go. That is French for episode 5. Let me know in the comments down below what is episode 6 in your language. Go ahead and help me out, boys. Welcome to the new episode right here. I am hyped because yesterday, finally, I started off the second channel as well. Link, as always, in the description down below. It is going amazing. Thank you guys for coming over from the main channel over there. But today, we focus on this team. This team right here, the under-23s, have done bits, and in the last episode, right at the end, I mentioned that I wanted to bring Olmo down here and bring in a new right wing. But of course, before we go any further in this episode, I just want to take 1 second right here and just say this, guys. Every single day since this Liverpool Career Mode has come out, you guys have subscribed to the channel by the thousands. So thank you so much, man. It genuinely, I can't even express how good I'm feeling right now because of how good the channel is doing. You guys are making my day, my month, my year. It really means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for being absolute legends on this channel, and hopefully you can keep up the support the way you have been supporting the channel. So make sure to hit that like button to help us to keep on growing, to help us put ourselves into a better position for the YouTube search, and that way we get new people onto the channel as well. So thank you guys so much for helping me out in that case. And yeah, now let's go ahead and jump into the next games. It is obviously Liverpool currently in a decent position, 2 games being played, and we have won both of them. But both of these games only a 1-0 victory, which is a bit of a shame. And talking about victories, yesterday, your boy has predicted it perfectly. I said Liverpool would be winning 2-1, and they have won 2-1. The comment right here from Kailash Gaming Channel, and he says, "What are your thoughts on Chelsea versus Liverpool?" I'm just gonna say this. Top bins, let's go! Trent Alexander-Arnold into the top freaking bins. What a strike! And of course, Bobby freaking Firmino. He is just such an amazing player. I really hope he gets a lot more goals this season because he totally deserves it. He's so unselfish and really just works for the team throughout the entire game. Such an amazing player. I don't think there's another player in this world that could replace Bobby Firmino in this system that Liverpool are playing. Overall, man, 6 games, 6 wins for Liverpool. Ridiculous start into the Premier League season. City are going to be putting on the pressure though, but the good thing is there's still a 5-point gap. City have to wait for us to slip, and Liverpool is known to slip. So one of the main comments in the last episode was from Dan Briotti, and that comment had over 160 likes. He says, "Recall back Harry Wilson for the under-23 squad." And you know what? How did I not come up with this myself? Thank you so much for that comment, because we were looking around for a new player for the reserves team. It's actually Grujic. Oh, Grujic is available as well. He would be fitting into the reserves team. 77 rated. He's a starting lineup player in the Bundesliga. So that would be a solid player to bring back. Ejaria, though, I'm going to still leave out, I think. He can have his time away from the team. But I could potentially bring back Ben Woodburn or Harry Wilson. And I think Harry Wilson is the one. He is unbelievable. He's doing such a great job for Bournemouth in real life, but since this is a game, we have the ability to just recall him whenever we want to. 75 rated Harry freaking Wilson is back into the squad. The next Gareth Bale. Yes, I said it. The man is insane. Of course, it is going to be a battle between him and Daniel James. By the way, Daniel James is doing an amazing job for Manchester United. Let's be honest, it just seems like they're actually relying on Daniel James to win them games by now, which is just absurd. It's very awkward to see Manchester United in such a position, but Harry Wilson has joined into the team. The next Gareth Bale, hopefully. I mean, his shooting technique, My God, he is incredible. Left-footed, will be cutting inside from the left-hand side and looking for that finesse into the far corner. As you can tell, his composure isn't the best, but his acceleration, agility, balance is looking very good. Sprint speed, reactions is good. Ball control, and of course the curve. That is a big one for a player like him. Nice to see this guy back into the side. 77 shot power, long shot taker trait. Sadly, not the finesse shot trait, but for now, that is a great signing, so to say, for the reserves team. Very, very happy with that, and we still have 68 million to play with, so anything is possible in this transfer window. We still have a couple of days left until the transfer window ends and we get to the transfer deadline day, which always is hype. So now the next game that we have to play is against Arsenal, but one thing that I need to do this season as well, I need to sim 2 games a month. So let's make sure we keep that tradition, guys, because it keeps the career mode a little bit more realistic and it makes things a lot harder than it should be at times. But I really, really do like it. That has been the way we have been doing career mode for a very long time now, and I think that's the right decision. So against Norwich, it's only a 1-0 victory. Chelsea, we played ourselves. I don't know if we played... Yeah, Southampton, I did play myself. So what we're going to do is we're going to be simming against Ipswich and we're going to be simming against Burnley in this month of August. I hope you guys are okay with the rule of going ahead and simming 2 games a month, because that keeps things fresh and of course brings in a couple of results that we don't like, which we then have to correct by playing the games ourselves. So here we go, Arsenal against Liverpool. That is going to be the first game of today's episode. Arsenal currently in probably the 20th position. I wasn't wrong. 19th. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to select the right team when I'm playing against them. Don't you worry. I'm going to select the right squad by going over here with the keyboard and putting the strongest squad out there. Here's another comment that kind of like caught my eye, let's just put it this way, and a lot of people like this comment, which shows me that there is room for change, and I'm always open for constructive criticism like this one. Emmanuel Tavernarakis is saying, Johnny, stop doing forfeits every episode because it takes away from fan objectives. So what we're going to do now, instead of doing forfeits every episode, I'm going to put FIFA points on the line in every single episode, okay? So for you guys, whenever the episode is done and I failed the objective, go to my Twitter, retweet that certain tweet that is going to have a giveaway attached to it, and that way you will always be able to get something out of the episodes themselves. That's how I'm gonna run it now. Instead of doing forfeits, we're gonna do that, but it's still gonna be a daily objective to go after, and today I haven't really decided the daily objective yet. How about a Trent Alexander-Arnold assist? Let's do that. Firmino, 6 goals in the last 3 matches. My man is on fire and he's just going to keep on doing what he's doing. Hopefully we can get a lot more goals in because we only have 2 goals out of 102. We can take a look into the fan objectives right now. Youth is key. Yes, last episode, thanks to Kiana Hoover, we won our first game with the under-23s. Dutch Wall, haven't really had the opportunity to do so. Record breaker, 2 out of 102. We need 3 goals on average throughout these games in order to be able to pull it off. Golden Boy is not looking good right now. Ryan Brewster hasn't really gotten anything done, but it's early stages of the season, so don't you worry. And Bobby Firmino, hopefully he will become the top scorer of the Premier League. We have to score goals with him, and the dynamic potential we'll see later on. Oh no, that's a great ball down to Aubameyang. Aubameyang down the wings. Trent actually gets the ball away from him and plays a great ball down to Fabinho. Fabinho and Salah playing together nicely. Fabinho once again. Now, Wijnaldum on the run. Wijnaldum on the run. He has the space. He can play through into Sadio. Sadio, last episode, he failed the daily objective. Sadio, cross. Fabinho with a fancy little flick, but he can't pull it off. I love the fact that he has a proper face now, though, in this game. He looks exactly like he does in real life. Obviously, he isn't left-footed, so he couldn't pull that off, but the centre-back partnership between Socrates and David Luiz is known to be shaky, so hopefully we'll get a lot more chances throughout this episode. Oh, Trent is through. Come on, Trent. Assist for Trent. Assist for Trent. Oh, no. I thought I had it. I genuinely thought that was about to go into the top bins, but David Luiz just about touches it. Oh, that's some good passing play right here, as Lacazette is pushing his team into a better position. But we get the ball right now. And Bobby now sees the space. If I should have played it over the top. Sadio Mane would have been away and gone. Sadio turns back. Far side. I see you. I see you. Hendo. Jordan. Yes! El Capitan! El Capitan! He pulls it off. It is 1-0 against Arsenal as Jordan Henderson scores his first goal of the season. Of course, they wanted to take away his captaincy, but now he responds. The board doesn't seem to know this team. Jordan Henderson, first shot, unbelievable save from Bernd Leno, but of course, the rebound falls right in front of the feet of the captain, and he will not miss. Actually, you know what? That was pretty close of missing. He was about to hit the post, but we'll move on. It is 1-0. Come on, Liverpool. Let's move on and let's see if we can actually beat this ridiculous attacking side of Arsenal with Aubameyang, Lacazette and Pepe. The defense has to be strong. The clean sheet has to remain clean. So what are we thinking, guys? Let's talk about a little bit of in real life football. What do you guys think about Manchester United right now? Like, if you're a Manchester United fan, what are your thoughts about your team? Because even though I am a Liverpool fan, I hate to see Manchester United struggle as much as they are struggling, because it is nice to always have that competition. Oh, outside of the foot cross. Trent, since when can you pull that type of stuff off? Interesting. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the situation at United. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to get fired if he loses one more game. That's just what I believe is going to happen. And I don't think it's something that they can change around, as Gini Wijnaldum runs through and scores another one. Gini freaking Wijnaldum is going to do a little bit of dancing right there for the fans. A beautiful moment for Gini as he scores his first goal as well in the Premier League season. Arsenal's defense, just like in real life, falling apart. I am just trying to do the exact same thing that Liverpool have done in real life and win my first 6 games of the season. Beautiful finish from Gini. This time Leno not able to react quick enough. Good evening. Unai Emery is not too happy with that one. Everyone knows that clip, don't you? Like, everyone knows that Unai Emery is the one that always says good evening.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Good evening. Oh, that's a good pass for Arsenal now. They're getting in behind with Hector Bellerin, who obviously has ridiculous amounts of pace. That's a really good cross, you know. Alisson, though, luckily in the right position to pick that up. Okay, 45 minutes have passed, and I gotta say, we are the dominating side. We are playing at home, so we should be the better side in this game. And it seems like Jordan Henderson is a handful for defenders. Interesting. Good cross. Come on, Firmino. I thought I had that. I genuinely thought that was about to be the goal. Really close one, though. Good defending from Arsenal. Now it is Aubameyang down the wings with his pace. The cross is coming in. Alisson, as always, reliable. And that's a bad throw for me. Ceballos. Oh, that's going to be an interesting one. Somehow we saved that. Alisson is ridiculous, boys. I am just amazed with his performances. It is time, though, to give Naby Keita some playtime. We're also going to be bringing on Olmo, who has had good performances for the reserves team. Or you know what? No, we're going to go with Shaqiri, because that man deserves a little bit more playtime as well. He comes into the middle, though. And then Origi comes in for Mane, as Klopp does it in real life. Okay, oh no, that's a great run. That's a good pass. Alisson is paying attention. Without Alisson, man, we would have conceded so many more goals in this career mode already. Origi brings it back in. Firmino with a beautiful through ball. I see Gini down the middle. Ooh, not Gini, it is Keita. Keita tried to get to that one. Naby. Oh, you love to see that skill move. You guys know that skill move yet? Let me show you that new skill move. I've learned that one yesterday on stream. Take a look at this one right here. It's just such a beauty. Whoopa! I love that one. That is so nice. So what you do is, normally you would do the La Croqueta to the left hand side. So you do the button combination for that. And then as you're doing the La Croqueta to the left hand side, you do it to the right. So you hold LB and you flick this down and up if you're running towards this direction. So just so you know, that is an amazing skill move to change direction, and it just looks so smooth as well. So make sure to use it. Come on, Trent. Freaking David Luiz is paying attention. It is now the counter-attack for Arsenal, but it won't be working out because this Liverpool team is keeping that clean sheet. You guys know I struggle big time keeping clean sheets, and we finally have pulled it off. Bobby Firmino and the boys have had yet another great performance, and Jordan Henderson has managed to get himself a goal. 2 goals coming in from midfield. Our attacker's not really doing much in this game. Who got the assists though? Let's take... Oh, Trent, hold on. Did he get an assist? No, he didn't get an assist. Why is he the player of the match? What did he do? What did you do, mate? He has a 9.3 rating. Player of the match. And I don't get it. Why? Why? Mane, Wijnaldum and Henderson all above a 9.0 rating, which is nice to see as well. Now this, my friends, is interesting. Next generation 2019 best young players to watch. So let's take a look at these young players. Christiansen, it is, what is it? A goalkeeper from Lillestrøm SK. Never heard of him. He seems to be a decent talent. Fernandes from Stevenage. Brown Sterling from Bolton. Palmieri, I remember that name, but he's playing for a team that I never heard of. Royal Excel Muskron. None of these players I actually know, so that's quite interesting that they're considered the best talents. But hey, that's fine with me because I have my best talents and they're being trained up and up. Ooh, here we go. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain coming in with a message. He says, hey boss, any chance that I could get some game time in the upcoming match? You know what? You deserve a chance, mate. You really do. So I'm going to say I'll consider it because I don't want to make sure that you actually do play. I was originally planning on simming this game with the under 23s, but what I can do instead is this. I can go ahead, put Oxlade-Chamberlain into the starting lineup and make sure he plays. He's going to get his play time now instead of the captain Henderson, who is getting a little bit of time off, but he'll be fine. So here we go. Let's sim this game against Ipswich and hope for a good result in the Carabao Cup. It should be a good result because it's Ipswich. And as you can tell, it is a good result. 2 goals for Mane. Nice to see him do well. Salah and Firmino, the front 3, just on fire. But Joe Gomez got injured and that is worrying. How long is Joe Gomez injured for? And why are we not seeing my face? Hello? Hey, how you doing? It's me again. Okay, Joe Gomez is only gone for 1 day. He only has a cut in his head, which is fine. And now we're getting closer and closer to the transfer deadline day as we get an offer for James Milner. James, I love you, James. I really, really do. In real life, you're an absolute beast, mate. You are such a hard-working player. You put everything into the games for your club. You work your hardest. You're a role model for any young player coming through the ranks. But right now, mate, your time is up, and Inter is a great team to go to. They're currently in the lead in the Serie A. James, I'm sorry, but I have to let you go. You're 33 years old, and there are so many young players trying to take positions in this team. James, take care. What is it with Manchester United trying to buy Harry Wilson? Can you guys, what is it with Manchester United trying to buy my players? Why? Why is United the team trying to chase down my players? I don't understand. We also have an offer, we rejected a 12 million offer for Wilson from Leicester right there. We had 2 transfer offers for him, one a loan and one a permanent deal. None of them are going to be working out because Harry Wilson is here to stay. He is the next Gareth Bale. I'm going to make sure he becomes the next Gareth Bale. One thing I realized when I look through this entire team is I don't actually have a proper backup for the CDM position. I have multiple people for the centre mid spot, but I don't really have a backup for the CDM position. So whenever Fabinho gets injured, we might have a little bit of lack of players in that position. And I'm really wondering who plays CDM in this youngster team. It is Chirivella, who is only 66 rated. So what we can do in this transfer deadline day is we can step in there and see if we can somehow manage to bring in a very talented CDM for this Liverpool side. Again, like I mentioned before, I don't want to make changes to the first team yet. In January though, once we have kind of gotten used to these players, we can move some of the first team players on to change things up in this Liverpool team and make it our own. But for now, I think we're going to sim against Burnley because, as I said, we have to sim 2 games a month. So here we go. Burnley, we have won 3 games so far. Please don't bottle it, lads. I know you guys have been impressive so far, but this is an away game and this could result in a horrific game for us. And that's exactly what happens. 2 penalties during this game. McNeil gets the equalizer in the 68th minute. Burnley are the first team in this season to take points away from us, but that is what's going to keep this career mode interesting, because if I play every single game, we might just be winning every single game. I mean, obviously, I will be turning sliders down even more now. Trust me, guys, we're changing sliders even more. I'm making things a lot harder on myself so that the games are not as easy. So after that game against Arsenal, I've put it down to 0 shot error, 0 pass error. That is basically the sliders that we had in FIFA 19 as well. You know what? We're going to bump up the goalkeeper ability to 60. Marking will be going up to 60 as well, which will make dribbling a lot harder against the AI defense. Run frequency will make sure that they actually push in behind the defense for the passes, and then the first touch control, we're going to take it down to 0 as well. So this is going to make every single game from this point on extremely hard to do. If you're struggling with your career mode as well to make it tough on yourself, that is the best way to do it. Obviously not the exact sliders that I have because they are insane, but if you want to have a more difficult experience, go ahead and do that. And also the 2 simulations a month, that really keeps it fresh. There we go, Milner has been sold. He is now joining Inter and I think he's gonna have a great time over there. So here is the player that I want, people. Ibrahim Sangaré. I remember this guy from FIFA 19. I know exactly that he was a decent talent who had very nicely spread out stats. His total stats should be quite high for his position, and you can see in the preliminary report he has strength, stamina, composure, stand tackle, slide tackle, 6'3", 21 years old, fits perfectly into the under 23s team in my opinion. So immediately we're gonna go for Ibrahim Sangaré, who is from the Ivory Coast, so we might just be bringing in the next Yaya Toure into the Liverpool squad. Imagine if Yaya Toure played for Liverpool at the height of his career. That guy was probably one of the best midfielders to ever play the game. If we compare CDMs at the height of their top form, I think Yaya Toure has to be up there. He was unplayable. He was just pushing people to the side as if they are little kids and just destroying opponents with shots from outside the box, just tanking his way through. So Ibrahim Sangaré, as he's doing this with his head, he's agreeing with me. He wants to be the next Yaya Toure. So you better perform. Here we go, Sangaré, let's get you into the team, my man. So I don't quite know how much he costs, so since it is the transfer deadline day and this is the last opportunity to buy this kid, I have to make a good offer, otherwise they will just run away and the deal is kind of off the table. So for that reason, I'm gonna make an offer of around 14 million, people, because yeah, I just don't want to miss out on this guy. We're gonna add a sell-on clause as well of, let's say, 5%, submitting the offer. Ibrahim Sangaré, can we please get you into the team? Yes, okay. Let me just tell you one thing. I probably have overpaid, but a Premier League side buying a young talented player for only 14 million, I think that's a good amount of money if you put this into real life perspectives. So here we go, Sangaré, 4-star weak foot, which I just now noticed. So let's go. Let's negotiate. Let's bring you into the team, my man. Hopefully he's going to be that beast that I'm expecting. There he comes. Sangaré, take a seat, buddy. Take a seat. Here he is. He's ready for his new journey at Liverpool. That man is looking like a man on a mission. I'm going to offer him a sporadic first team role. He is going to be very happy with that. I think that is a good thing to do. And after that, we still have 60 million left for the January transfer window, just so you guys know. So a big transfer will be coming in the January transfer window for the first team. We are going to be doing that. Contract length 4 years, please, mate. 3 years is not enough for a player of your age. There we go. We want commitment from our players. We're going to be disregarding the release clause in this case, in my opinion. opinion, that's probably the right thing to do. So here we go. He wants his wages to be around 36.5k with a signing bonus of 330. So we're going to take away the bonus and I'm going to give him wages of 35k and see what this young man says. I'd really appreciate if you take on the offer, my man. Come on, please, Sangaré, please just join this amazing Liverpool team. That would be very much appreciated, mate. He is not accepting it yet. 36k, we're gonna accept that. And with that, my friends, we have just gotten ourselves an unbelievable talent who is just going to be taking over at Liverpool. Welcome to Liverpool, Ibrahim Sangaré. So we spent 14 million on that guy. Let's put him onto the reserves. Chirivella, you might be decent, mate, but this guy is next level. Here we go. He is 10 ratings above Chirivella, and with that we have brought in a ridiculous player. Look at that. He nearly has all greens. 68 pace, 64 shooting, 72 passing, 72 dribbling, 74 defending, 80 physical, 4-star weak foot. That's what you like to see. 78 composure on a CDM. Very nice to see. Aggression is high, jumping is high, despite the fact that he's already 6'3", 79 stamina, 83 strength. That is what you like to see, boys. How come this 6'3" giant only has 71 shot power? I mean, it's okay. It's okay. He's a long passer. Sangaré, I am gonna make you the next Yaya Toure, mate. That's just how it's gonna go. I promise. Ooh, Manchester City want to buy the captain. Oh, captain, my captain. City wants you to join them. You're 29 years old, 83 rated. Obviously, he's getting to an age where he will be dropping down in his stats, but we can't let our captain go to our league rivals. That just doesn't work out. I'm sorry, Jordan. For now, you're sticking around. Maybe in January, we could think about upgrading from a Jordan Henderson to a better player, but for now, Jordan is sticking around. Ha! Arsenal are trying to buy Trent now. Oh my god, guys, can you please stop trying to get my best players? It's just not gonna work, especially within the Premier League. If PSG comes around, I might think about it, but come on, man. We get another offer for Trent, and everyone offers the same exact amount, which is quite interesting to see. But 42 mil is not gonna make me sell the future Liverpool captain. So let's see who has spent the most amount of money in this transfer window. Wolves have bought Yusuf Paulsen. Okay. Insigne, 76.3 million deal. He has gone to Real Madrid. Thiago has joined Real Madrid as well. Seems like they are rebuilding properly, despite the fact that they have already brought in a ridiculous amount of players. Insigne and Thiago have joined as well. Pretty impressive if you ask me. Kingsley Coman into the Premier League is a transfer that we need to be aware of. Romagnoli has joined City. Bale has joined Chelsea. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, some big boy transfers for sure into the Premier League, and Yusuf Paulsen now playing for Wolves is going to be a tough opponent to come up against as well. But that is the transfer deadline day done. We have one more game in us, and you know what, hopefully it's a small opponent. Oh yes, because you know why, I really want to play this with the reserves team now. Not the reserves, but the under 23s. I want to see what these guys are capable of. Alexander-Arnold got injured though, and I don't know why. Hoover comes into the starting lineup, and we can put Chirivella onto the bench for this one. I really hope it's not a long-term injury for Trent, because we definitely need that, man. He's gone for 2 months. Right after the transfer window is done and I can't bring in a replacement, Trent has gotten injured. Ah, that is just not nice, you know. That is just not nice. Kelleher is back, but we have a scouting update. Come on. What do we have here? The first scout update. Oh, Ollie Carter. This is not looking too bad. 180k in value. It's okay. I guess we're going to sign him for now. And yeah, that's pretty much it though. Wow, this guy is... He's worth 775k. What the hell? I mean, there is dynamic potential, so we can get these players to be even better. And since he's worth 775k, I'm going to sign that guy. And maybe we can make him an even better player in the future.
He is 66 rated, boys. That is quite high rated if you ask me. This is not bad. 5'6" tall, right mid, 17 years old. Dude, you're already high rated, so that is interesting to me. 10 ratings above the guy with actual potential. The good thing is we still have Nathaniel Klein in this team, so he's going to be jumping into the first team to replace Trent. And for the reserves team, for the under-23s team, we have Yaya Toure, who has shown that he has great potential and he can do things for us. Newcastle is actually the second place team in the league. And we're going to play against them with the under-23s. I don't care. I'm so excited to try out Sangaré. I want to see what he can do. I want to see what Harry Wilson can do with a full game. Let's jump right in there and see if this under-23 side that we are building is actually good enough to play in the Premier League and chase down the objective, of course, as well. And here it is. It is a game at Anfield. So this team should be doing well. We're going to be coming up against Joelinton, Saint-Maximin and all those lads who obviously are doing very well for their team right now, because otherwise they wouldn't be in the position that they're in right now. Second position in the Premier League, right behind our team. John Barnes up there on the tifo. I like to see that. Very nice to see. And here we go. There's another Barnes in town. I just realized that. Is he the next Barnes? Yes, let's go. Harry Wilson, the next Gareth Bale alongside of the next Yaya Toure. We are building a great under-23 side, and this is going to be a nice debut for both of them. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Brewster immediately brings it back in. Sangaré! Sangaré! Oh, Sangaré, you tried. He had his first chance immediately in the 4th minute. That's exactly what I want to see from someone like him. He has a 4-star week foot as well, so he did really well there. We're going to cross this one in towards Sangaré. He is the tall lad. He's going to jump up. Joe Gomez getting very close. He's the captain of the under-23s. Can't get it done. Harry Wilson on the corner kick towards Sangaré at the far post. Joe Gomez jumps up, doesn't get it. Van den Beek. Terrible first touch because I tried to do something fancy there. Olmo. Ooh, good tackle from Newcastle, I'm guessing. Sangaré. Wilson. Yes, Wilson. That's what I like to see. Sangaré in the middle. Bang! Oh! The partnership between those two is working very nicely. Down the wings we go with Barnes. Barnes now brings it back in. Brewster, could he get in behind? Yes, he can. Beautiful run by Brewster. He doesn't actually possess that much pace, but he showed a lot of resilience right there to get onto the ball. And Barnes does really well to get onto it once again. Olmo needs help. We're looking for more room for our attackers, and we are creating that space now with some beautiful passing. Olmo into Harry. I tried to get that done. Oh, I just realized that I put on a daily objective of getting something done with Trent. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was a good chance. I said I need an assist with Trent, and sadly he got injured. So does that forfeit still work? Do I still have to give away FIFA points? I'm confused right now. I'm just gonna do it. So on my Twitter, link in the description down below, people. You just have to retweet the tweet with the giveaway, and that way you're going to be taking part in the FIFA points giveaway. I'm going to help some of you guys out there that are starting off their Ultimate Team experiences. As we go in with Sangaré. Ooh, okay. Nearly. Van den Beek, well defended. Key passes it through. Sangaré now has a little bit of support. Brewster can get in behind. Ryan Brewster. Come on, mate. Ryan Brewster with his first goal contribution as I knock the glasses out of my head. Ryan Brewster has done it for Liverpool. The under-23s are up against Newcastle. Now it comes down to if we can hold on to this beautiful scoreline. Can we do it? The golden boy has finally hit the back of the net. Great touch, and then, or great stoppage I should say, and then he gets it through against the defenders. Did that go through the legs of the defender? Oh my god, he actually puts it through his legs and into the back of the net. Brewster with his first goal contribution. Very nice to see this young man succeed at Liverpool. Oh boy, Harry Wilson in his first game is getting... Oh no, it's Olmo. Olmo gets a yellow card right there. First half has been survived by the under-23s. Second half coming up. Good enough performance, and especially Sangaré has been outstanding in that midfield. Even though he's 6'3", he isn't the stocky type. So he is actually quite agile, which I love about him. Newcastle now with Muto on the attack. Van den Beek trying to prevent that one from happening. Sangaré now with the ball out of the defense. Harry Wilson looking for some support. He's not really finding it, so we have to move it over to the left. Malacia into the middle. Barnes brings it in. Kane down the wings. I see the space for Key, but the pass is just not accurate, and now we're chasing it back. It is a great ball into the feet of Muto. If he can get to this with his pace, he can. The cross should be coming in any moment. Joe Gomez chests it away in a very dangerous situation, but hey, we'll take it for now. Van den Beek in the middle. They have a little bit of play time now, close to our target, and that is going to be a goal. Newcastle are back into it, boys. That is a very nice goal right here. I don't know who scored that. Is that Dwight Gale? Who is that? I really want to know, but I can't tell, sadly. It is a great cross coming in from the left-hand side, and Joe Gomez loses his man. He just loses the man in front of him, and that is just way too much of an easy finish for, of course, it has to be Dwight Gale. The former Crystal Palace legend, he is scoring against us, the super sub, so to say. 62nd minute, plenty of time. He has already scored 3 goals in the Premier League. Impressive performance by Dwight Gale. Sangaré gets it away, clears it. Brewster now with asking for help. Olmo, Barnes, Brewster, can he get in behind right there? I don't see it happening, so I tried to pass it inside, but that pass never really worked out for us there, did it? Wilson, I need you to get in behind. Wilson does get in behind. Beautiful. Wilson cuts back inside. Second try. Oh. Unlucky. Brewster. Oh, he needs support. And we get it with Olmo. Olmo on his right foot. It's just not working out. One thing I do realize, though, is that Sangaré is pushing up a lot, just like Yaya Toure. So he does seem to have high attacking work rate, or if he doesn't, he's moving forward way too much. But we do get the ball across. Sangaré with the pass into Ryan Brewster. Brewster, go on, son. Go on, son. Yes, son. Play it. Sangaré. Wilson. I just want that second goal. We're going to make some changes, boys. Players are a bit tired. Glatzel gets his chance now. Obviously, a very talented player from the Academy of Liverpool. And then Larouci. Do I bring on Larouci? I'm going to go for Larouci. He's going to come in as a left back, I'm guessing. Well, there you go. Can Glatzel pull it off right at the end of this game? Glatzel now on the ball. Plays it. Sangaré. Come on. Oh, we got close. We got very close. A big chance for the big man. Here we go again. Kane. It's not Harry Kane. He gets given a lot too much space. Sangaré again. Oh my god, we're struggling to get these chances. The pass across to him just wasn't good enough, and that's the big difference I can tell with these under 23s. They're really struggling to play the passes into the feet of your players. But you know what? Against the second place team in the league, I will take a draw. Hopefully it will remain a draw. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. No. We don't want any of this. Okay, there we go. Under 23s, sadly, this time it didn't turn out to be a victory, but it is beautiful to see these youngsters play together, and most importantly, the golden boy of Liverpool, Ryan Brewster, gets his first goal. Very good performance, and I gotta say, though, the player of this match for me personally has to be Sangaré. He was literally everywhere on this pitch, defending, attacking, doing everything, and he has gotten himself a 7.5 rating for that. That's interesting. Kane got himself an 8.8. I'm guessing his passes completed were out of this world, and that's exactly how it was. 22 out of his 23 did actually come across to his teammates, and he got an assist as well. So Kane, you are the best one right there. Oh boys, the Champions League is coming up, and of course Van Dijk wants to play it is definitely going to be a consideration, Van Dijk. I think there's a high possibility of you playing in this upcoming game. The first team is good to go. It is the first Champions League game that will be in the next episode. We have brought in a big player in Sangaré into that reserves team. Harry Wilson has joined in as well. Beautiful, beautiful additions to the squad in today's episode. 2 massive talents have joined in, so very happy with the look of this reserves team right now. Players are growing, players are performing, and of course we will get them involved into first team play as well if they are good enough. But this is it for today's Liverpool episode. As I mentioned before, in the link in the description down below, there should be a tweet that you can retweet, and that way you will be able to go ahead and win some FIFA points for today. Thank you guys so much for watching another very enjoyable episode of the Liverpool Career Mode. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support that you have shown so far, and let's keep it up. Subscribe if you're new, especially if you've watched the video until now. That definitely means you enjoyed it. So yeah, exciting times. Sadly, Trent is injured for 2 months, so Nathaniel Klein will have to step in and do better for the team. And the player of the episode, I'm gonna give that's a tough one. I don't think anyone was outstanding, so no one is gonna get it.